Welcome into the weekly CEO blog here at Hunter's Racing New South Wales with this man John Dummersey going a little earlier than normal this week.
A little bit earlier, plenty on, and as we're experiencing with a lot of movements with race meetings, Inter Dominions on this weekend, so just that little bit earlier.
Let's start with Inter Dominions. Promised so much for New South Wales. Well represented, good lead up, Tough Monarch, our Uncle Sam winning over there, and we're down to one.
We're down to one, Tough Monarch, and go Ricky. That's all we can say. But anyway, all the horses did their best. It just was a tough campaign. Only two heats, the paces and the trotters, makes it a little bit more difficult. You've got to be on your game. But anyway, the flag flies high, and we'll see the grand final on Saturday night.
First round was good. Second round just started the disaster. Just no luck for the New South Wales paces at all.
No, not at all. And we talk about Tough Monarch. He was unlucky in that second round of heats, so I still hold great hopes that he'll carry the flag for us.
Not only Tough Monarch, there is some New South Wales representation in the kids' carts over there.
Oh yeah, Chloe Formosa. She went over. That's part of our scheme to give kids plenty of experience. And Chloe's moving now out of the mini trots into the bigger horses. She'll probably help her father, Michael. But she had a winner in the kids' carts championship, so that was really, really good and really promising.
Another person that's just been cleaning up over there, Cameron Hart. I'm going to say it again, he's just an old man and a young man, sure, but gee, the boy can drive. Oh,
he can. You know, he's a real success story, and hopefully he'll carry it on. He's won 2 heats already of the Young Drivers' Championship, Australasian. The big prize at the end, besides the title, is a trip to Sweden for the Australian that finishes on top. So, Cameron, keep flying the flag high there for New South Wales, and then you'll be flying it high for Australia next year in Sweden.
A long way from the Riverina to Sweden.
Junie, and to his mum and dad and his sister Ash, just a wonderful family. He's a wonderful young man. He's always polite, always respectful to owners, and that's why he's got the success. We've got a lot of other young people exactly in the same mould, and that's why we can really say that with both the girls and the boys, we've got a great future in harness racing.
He's the perfect ambassador going forward for young people in the sport, isn't he?
Yes, speaks well.
Yep.
And I said, very humble too. There's nothing too clever about him. He's a brilliant driver, but he's just a really nice person.
Yep. Now, air quality has been the talk of pretty much everywhere in New South Wales affected by bushfires, and it's affected racing as well.
It has, and we really think about those people who are affected directly by the bushfires. The flow on, of course, is the smoke and the wind change and where it carries to, and we've seen Menangle called off a Tuesday meeting, and then all of a sudden there's Penrith right in the heart of all these fires, and last Thursday crystal clear we raced. We had certainly a lot of worrying moments with Menangle there again last Saturday night, but we pushed ahead. Some trainers withdrew their horses, and that's their right. They're caring for them, and we care for them as well. It's about going forward, and those trainers aren't working their horses between starts, so their owners are going to miss out a little bit. But we're looking only at the likes of Canberra and Bathurst and Menangle, and it just goes on and on. But we do our best. It's a moving feast in when I say that with the wind direction. Menangle on the Tuesday tomorrow looks as if it's going to be in trouble, but then all of a sudden the temperature, which was the high or above 42 degrees, it appears as though mid-afternoon it'll drop to 30. So we've just got to work around that and work very well with Sky Channel. I must say, Sky Channel, Brad Clark, Steve Robinson, they're helping harness racing all the time with trying to reposition these race meetings where we have to on a very congested schedule.
So just keep an eye on the usual sources for information on each meeting. As you said, it can change hourly with the wind direction, the temperature, and new fires starting, unfortunately.
Certainly can. And when we talk about changing on the hour, Bankstown last week, it looked fine. But an hour before the first race, there were ash falling on the track the size of leaves. So it was a no-go whatsoever. So it is a situation, but we're carefully monitoring it, and we're carefully looking at what the cost is to participants in this industry, as we also look at the lost opportunity of the industry with no wagering.
John, good catch up again, and go Tough Monarch.
Certainly, Mark.